At this time, I would like Mayor Alston Craft to come forward, and again, I know how proud the mayor is of y'all, and he would like to say a few words. Mayor Craft.
I can't talk anything, so I won't take it off. I will tell y'all this, though. First of all, I want to thank my staff, or our staff. They wanted to do this. They felt like when the team raced that they were a part of this team, and they wanted this done. And so I want to thank my staff for all the hard work, and believe me, they did a great job. And you're going to see it in just a minute. And the sponsors, they did a great job. And we got some sponsors up here on the money, but we're going to have the other sponsors that were doing the race. They're going to be up on the other side. But again, what I'd like to say, when I first became the mayor, of course, most people know that Mayor Leon Smith, he always wanted me to follow him, and he taught me a lot about being mayor. But the one thing that he couldn't teach me is about people. And so as I've come to know the people of this area, I wanted them to be great. I wanted them to imagine their greatness, and not just Oxford, but everybody. And so when I go out there, and I always tell this story about the Tower of Babylon, and any of y'all heard me tell this story 1,000 times. But you know, the good Lord comes down, he sees them building this big tower, and he says, look, if we don't go down and mix up their language, nothing they imagine will be impossible to them. Now you think about, the good Lord says nothing they imagine will be impossible. And I know they were doing something bad, but for every yin, there's a yang. So my thing was to this whole area, if we would imagine things, we could be great. So for years now, for 4 years, I cannot sell this message. I cannot sell it to nobody, because it just seems like they don't believe anymore. They have no hope. They have no desire to imagine greatness until now. These young people right here, these are what makes us imagine greatness. I watch these young people, and look, they don't have to be great. They imagine to be great. They dare to be great. They dare to do something that nobody else could accomplish. They are not a champion, they are the champions, the national champions, and their coaches and the teachers. Folks, this is what this great country was founded on. This is what this great country was supposed to be. We were supposed to imagine great things. And so the only thing that I can really truly say to you folks, from the bottom of my heart and from the city of Oxford, is 2 words. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Craft. Dr. Jeff Goodman, come forward, please.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson, and thank you, Mayor. Before I get started today, I do want to let everyone know that we are blessed today to have the president of GreenPower USA Racing with us, Mr. Drew Sparks. Thank you for being here today, Mr. Sparks, and thank you all for being out here today to celebrate something that, as Mayor said, we've never celebrated before, and that is a national championship in the Oxford City School District in the city of Oxford. And we're so very proud of the work done by these young people and their coaches and their mentors, and you, the parents and grandparents and friends, and all that you've done to get them to this place. And we're so excited to be here today and so happy. And on behalf of the Oxford City Board of Education, we have Miss Christy Humphreys here. I believe that's you behind the mask, right, Miss Humphreys? Miss Humphreys. Any of the other school board members here want to make sure that we tell them how much we appreciate the support and the undying commitment to doing the best for our kids that they have on a daily basis. I want to personally thank the Oxford City Council and Mayor Alton Craft for what he's done to make today possible, because if you could have been at some of our meetings behind the scenes with our coaches and with our kids and with our mayor, you would have been absolutely proud to call Oxford your home, because one of the things that Mayor told us right off the bat was, we want this to be the best. We want this to be the best event, whatever. I don't know a lot about it at the time, but he said, I want it to be the best, whatever y'all need. The whole city is yours, is at your disposal. Let's make this the very best, because our kids deserve the very best. And I think we pulled that off and even more. So again, thank you, Mayor. Thank you to the City Council, because the City Council always puts the school district first, and we appreciate that, and that's the reason we have the things we have. Now to why we're here, and that's the young people behind us. I enjoyed the entire year hearing Mr. Young, Mr. Moore, Miss Mintz, all of the other teachers come in and talk about the exploits. They even went out to Texas and won a race, right? Yeah, we went out to the Lone Star State and beat everybody out there and came back, and that was one of the wins. That was one of the big races on the schedule that actually propelled us to this national championship. So it was a really exciting season. If you were out here under the lights, we had the night race here at Chocolaca Park during the Christmas season. Well, actually, it was in January after the Christmas season, but the guys from the city worked and kept all the lights up, and it was truly a special event, and our kids raced really hard. I want to thank the middle school folks, the high school folks, and just to let y'all know, next year we'll be racing cars out of C.E. Hanna. So we're going to have an elementary race team, a middle race team, and a high school race team, because I tell our faculty and staff every year that when we get off the bus, we want everybody else to get impressed. When we get off the bus and anything that we do, we want people to think, Oxford's here, dadgummit, because we had a chance till they got off the bus. And that's what we want people to think every time we show up. We're here to win, we're here to compete our best, and we want to make sure that we always make that name, Oxford, out front, and make sure everyone's always proud of it. So thank you for being here. Thank y'all for what you've done, and go Big O.
Thank you, Dr. Goodwin. Drew Sparks, I don't want to put you on notice here, but would you like to say a few words, please?
First off, I just want to thank everybody for letting us come out. I think the last time we were here, it was 32 degrees. So a little bit of difference this time around. First and foremost, I just want to say what a great group of kids this is. Got to watch them race in Texas, been watching them all year. Always coming, having the greatest attitudes, and doing exactly what we want in this program, day in and day out. Big thanks to the teachers and the sponsors. Without them, none of this is even possible. So I just want to thank the city of Oxford, the school system, and everybody that's been helping this great group of kids achieve what they wanted to achieve. I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for the continuing mission of what we're trying to do across the country. So can't wait to see what next year looks like. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. But I think there's good things coming, and there's a lot of great things coming from the city of Oxford. So thank you again.
Okay, thank you, Drew. Stephen Waits, Oxford City Council person. You'll wave. Y'all know Chris Sperling, Mayor Kraft, Charlotte Hubbard, wave Charlotte, and Mike Henderson. Phil Gardner couldn't be with us tonight, but they do an outstanding job. Great mayor and city council. Now, if y'all will get in position, please, to unveil the monument. And by the way, while y'all are walking up, if you can get 2 or 3 on each side, Mike, Charlotte, Bill Lawley, and you and Randy. Yeah, guys, y'all come on up here. I need to be out of the way.
You gonna try to zoom in?
Yeah, let them go to the other side of Mike.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Somebody, go.
I'll come up here in the front so y'all can see.
Oh, we won't see y'all.
Go.
Okay, go ahead. One thing, Bill Lawley, where is Bill? Bill, he's behind the mic. Okay, he's responsible for a lot of this, and a lot of people responsible for this, but it's, okay, what, you gonna count, you want me to count to 3? What's 1, 2, 3.
Again, folks, this monument, you earned it, and we thank you. It will always be proud, sitting right there. You will always be known as national champions, and you will always be known as the heart of Oxford, so thank you.
Thank y'all for being with us tonight, and thank you, young'uns, for doing what y'all do. We appreciate y'all, and thank you to the mayor and city council. And with that, we won't
Y'all won't get in trouble with the governor. Y'all put it on there.